It is about time that I share this video with you, and that is pun intended, because this video is all about time management and how you can create more hours in your day. Now, time management is critical to your sales success, to your business success, and it's also important in your everyday lives. So I'm going to hand over to you to begin with to ask you two simple questions, and I want you to share your answers in the comments below. The first question is, do you need help when it comes to managing your time? Do you need more of it? And the second question is, what would you do if you had more time? Okay? I'd like some help, because if you've got some answers, then that can of course help everybody else in this group too. So would you spend more time with your friends and family? Would you spend more time doing exercise, maybe relaxing, reading a book, doing some yoga? Would you use your extra time to work on your business instead of in your business? Let us know in the comments below. I'm really curious to hear whether you're struggling with your time, and of course what you would do if you had more of it. Now, before I started my business, I actually interviewed a number of people. Now, they were either my potential customers or people who were already in the sales world. And the reason I set out to do that is to try and identify what they needed more of in their life, what they were struggling with, and then how I could help them to achieve the goals and targets that they'd set. And there was an overwhelming response when I compiled the answers from the interviews. And aside from happiness, there was two clear motivators that people were looking for. Can you guess what they were? The first was time. People wanted more time. The second was more money. So business owners want more time, more money, and more happiness. So my job is to figure out how you can use your time and not lose it. And it's because of these answers that I was able to then form the idea for my business, TikTok Sales. And that's how I came up with the name, so that I could get you all to think of your sales and your time as a collective. And the idea behind TikTok was just this. I want you to imagine your business like a clock, where the cogs need to turn and the hands need to tick, and it keeps going around and around and around. And it was the same concept that you need to apply to your sales. Your sales need to keep ticking. So TikTok Sales, my company, is all about helping you to go forwards with your sales and to stop going backwards with your time. Now, as a business owner, you're probably familiar with the phrase, your time is money. And what I mean by that is you don't get paid for the amount of hours that you put in. You don't get paid based on an hourly result. You get paid based on your results, okay? You get paid based on the number of sales that you make. So simply put, the more sales you make, the more money your business makes, and therefore the more you have to take home to you to put in your pockets. So more sales, more time, more money in the bank. Now, I am sharing with you today 3 time management tips that's going to help you create more hours in your day. But before I launch into that, I want to ask a question of you. If you can answer this question in the comments below, I'd appreciate that. And the reason for that is this. I am all about keeping my information and my content relevant to you, relevant to the people who are listening, relevant to the people who are consuming this information. So let me know in the comments, what are you struggling with when it comes to your time management? What problems are you facing? What are your challenges? Is it that you need more consistency? Do you need to plan in advance? Do you have no plan at all? Do you have too many interruptions in your day? I really want to know what your struggle is when it comes to time management, because I am looking to share the tips with you to help you overcome those challenges. I did promise earlier 3 tips for time management, so I'm going to share them with you right now. Now, the first tip, the first thing you need to do is to track your time. Because when it comes to managing your time, the first step is for you to know where it's going. Now, you can use an online tracking tool or good old-fashioned pen and paper, but it's important for you to write down how you're spending your days. If you can track your time for just 1 week, you are going to reveal your habits, the patterns of behavior of where you're spending your time. And at the end of that week, you will be able to analyze where your time is going and where you're spending it most efficiently and inefficiently. So after you analyze it, then of course you can make adjustments that's going to improve your time management going forward. So step number 1, track your time. Step number 2 with time management tips is to defeat your distractions. Now, I know the world feels as though it is designed to distract us, and you are 100% correct if that is what you're thinking. In particular, phones and emails. They are your nemesis when it comes to productivity. Because productivity is not how hard you work, it is how you use your time in the best way. It's how you do the right things the best way. So with our phones, we are now so easily connected. Everywhere you go, your phone goes with you. And there is a line that has been blurred between professional and personal communication. Okay? Your personal phone probably has your work emails on there, for an example. So, some tips on how you can best manage the phone distraction. You're probably not going to like it, but it is the most effective, is to store your phone away from you for set periods of time. If you have separation anxiety, which I completely understand, perhaps it is that you turn it on silent or do not disturb. So when you're working, it's not going to ring and distract you. You can do phone blocking apps as well, which I do highly recommend, which is fantastic to help you set aside. But if you're working, set aside certain hours, and during those hours, leave your phone away from you. That's the best tip that I can give when it comes to phone management. Email management is a little bit of a different story because they're everywhere all the time. They're popping up with notifications, bing, 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 emails. And we as humans are designed to jump at that bright, shiny object, which in this case is your emails. So, email management 101. Do not be checking them all day long. It is highly distracting. Multitasking, it's a myth. You have to focus on one job at a time. So when it comes to your emails, check your emails once in the morning and once in the afternoon. That is going to make you more productive. And when you're there checking your emails, make sure you have set start and finish times, and be really, really strict when it comes to stopping. That you do. You actually stop and you shut the program down. But the best advice that I can give you right now is to turn your notifications off. Literally do it this exact second. Get out of this video and turn your email notifications off. You will thank me later, and I expect you to let me know in the comments what a lifesaver that has been for you. So, number 1, track your time. Number 2, defeat your distractions, emails and phone. Number 3 is called the 5x5 rule. Now, this is an all-time favorite of mine. I practice this every single day, but not only is it important for me, it's actually a favorite from all of my clients and some of the people that I'm coming into when I do presentations and workshops. The 5x5 rule is simply this. It is your 5 most important tasks that you need to complete by 5 p.m. Simple? Yes, it is simple, but it's incredibly good when it comes to your time management. If you are like most people I know, your to-do list is a mile long. The 5x5 lets you dissect that to-do list into 5 most important tasks for the day. You are going to work with more intention to get them done because it's only a small number of tasks that you need to achieve. And you're going to have more clarity because these are your most important tasks that you've taken from the list. Human nature says we do the easy ones first. How about we try doing the most important ones first? So that, I'm assuming here, by the way, that you finish work at 5. But look, this concept applies. You have to finish the 5 most important tasks at the end of your work day. Now, they are the 3 tips for you to manage your time most effectively and create more hours in your day. Track your time, defeat your distractions, and use the 5x5 approach. Now, to reiterate to you, it's not all about how hard you work. It is about time and how you can use it most effectively. So on that note, please share with me your biggest takeaway from this video so that I know what information is relevant to you. So let me know in the comments, what did you take from this video? Do you need help with your time? Why? What struggles are you facing? And of course, what would you do if you had more time? Now, reach out to me. I am more than happy to share with you my 5x5 worksheet. I'm also happy to share with you my ebook that I put together last year with 10 time-saving strategies. But most of all, I would love for you to hop on over and join me in my Facebook group, Sales Skills for Business Leaders. I hang out there every single day to answer any questions that you've got. I put up daily tips on time management and sales, including videos just like this. So I hope to see you in my group. Let me know in the comments if you want any of the resources I have just mentioned, and of course, how I can help you when it comes to your time management. I look forward to hearing from you soon, and please do reach out if you've got any questions about time management, because we need to learn how to use it and not lose it. Remember, we need to go forwards with our sales and not backwards with our time. I'm Brittany Baldwin. I'm from TikTok Sales, and I hope to hear from you soon. Bye for now.